to another day in the life vlog. I've been doing a lot of these recently. I'm enjoying them, so I thought I'd just keep doing them as they seem quite popular as well. So today is going to be a little bit different. It's going to be a day in the life of a small business owner. So obviously I work full time, but I've also got a little business on the side, and today I've got quite a bit to do with that, so I thought I might as well do a day in the life vlog to show you guys what I do. Hopefully you find that interesting. If not, move on over to another video, not a big deal. So obviously you can see I've just had breakfast. I'm actually watching Love Island at the moment, catching up. Bloody stressful, but the adverts are on, so I've just muted it to do this intro. Yeah, so I'm just going to insert some clips probably now of, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, of sort of the start of this process for this order, just to show you from start to finish. I thought it'd be a good idea. So, you know, watch the other day in the life vlog if you want to. I'll link it. Is it there? I can't ever remember. But yeah, I'll link it up above. I'll link it up above and also down below if you want to watch that. But I'll also just insert those relevant clips now so that you can obviously see it all in one video. Okay, I hope you guys enjoy it, and make sure to subscribe if you do enjoy this kind of thing, because I feel like there's going to be a lot to come. Alright, I think Love Island's coming back on, so I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Okay, so excuse like the computer's probably making loads of noise and the tumble dryer's on, but this is how I stock check. So I've got a list of everything, so t-shirts, the brand, all the sizes, and I basically this is up to date, so this is exactly what I've got in stock. You can see Fruit of the Loom sizes, yeah, kids ones, then we've got baseball t-shirts, yeah, there's loads of different ones, and you scroll along, and you got hoodies and stuff, sweaters, and just like miscellaneous things as well. So yeah, that's how I keep track of everything. So my client has basically said that they want the biggest size I've got. So the biggest size I've got is a 2XL in white, navy, or a ladies white. So these ones are unisex, and then these ones are fitted. And I think that's about it really. Let's see if I've got any others. No, I think she wants t-shirts, so I won't bother looking at the hoodies and stuff. But yeah, so we've got 2 white extra larges, 1 navy extra large, and 1 white ladies extra large. So I'm just going to message her now and let her know, and then she can either choose one of them, or if needs be I can order some more. The only problem with that is because I have to buy in bulk. If someone wants one t-shirt of a specific colour or size, I then have to buy some other stuff as well. Like, I can't just buy one thing. So that's a little hurdle I have to get over, but thankfully, you know, I keep in stock the most commonly wanted items, so hopefully that's the right size and she's happy with either white or navy, so we shall see. So I'm going to do a mock-up now for this order, and I thought I'd just show you what I do. So I basically just whack a plain t-shirt, whatever colour they want, on Photoshop, and then to create the text, the design, so in this case it's just writing, so I just go on here and I put in the text that they want. And so she's not sure what font, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try a load of different fonts, save them, and then send her loads of options, and then she can decide whichever font she likes. So all she's given me is I want a hug kiss, but obviously I've just taken my initiative to put them one I wanna and then hug kiss at the bottom. It might be that she wants it all on one line, or I want a hug kiss, or something like that. So I start with what I initially think, and then obviously when I send it back to the client, they can then say, actually, can you move the I wanna hug kiss all in different lines or all in one line? And then yeah, it's just sort of like you get chatting with the client, see what they want. More often than not, they are happy with what I create, but obviously I like to get the feedback so that I can, obviously these are custom t-shirts, I want them to be 100% what the person wants. So if you want it different, you let me know and I can do it. It's not a problem at all. So this is the first one. This is just one of my favourite fonts. So I thought I'll just start with my favourite font because she doesn't have a font in mind. So I'm going to export that. downloads. I'm going to put it in my going to put it online anyway, so I'm going to name it the font name just to make it easy. Probably spelled it wrong. And then we're just going to change to another font, so we can do like a bolder one. Comic Sans. Do I send it to her as a joke? I just need to make sure whatever font I use, I know I've got on my other computer, because I use a different computer for printing than I do for designing. So that's more of a bold one. So that's just an option. Export. Oh, what was it called? Impact. Export. Export. Impact. Let's have a look. Maybe like a curly one. So I like to do some, so a bold one, a more thin one, one that's maybe a little bit more curly. It's difficult with the curly ones because they're really thin, so they don't print great because it's just really like narrow writing. So that's a bit like handwritten. Yeah, smaller. Have I spelled wanna right? What was that called? MV Bowley. Okay, so like after 5 years of my old computer loading up, because that's what I've got the Silhouette on, yeah, I've just got a blank one up, and I've got the thing here, which is, this is the font, so I'm hoping I've got this font on this computer. So we're just gonna go for the text tool. Now, just gonna, is it gonna work? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll just highlight it, see if we've got the font. Please, 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 please. Oh, yes. Okay, so that is the font, I think. Let me just double check. Yep, that's the one. Now we're going to center it over there. Boop. And now, so we're going to do it in white. So I'm just going to leave it as it is. And then usually for t-shirts you want about 25 centimeters, and this is a extra large, I think, so I'm going to go measure it in a second. We'll start with 24.3. You want to, come on, this is going to be painful to do, come on, flip horizontal, because when you print it out it comes out backwards, but I'll show you that in a bit. Got that. I want a hug. Just double check. I want a hug. Capitals, capital, 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 capital. Cool. Okay, now I'm going to grab the t-shirt, measure up and everything, and then we'll get the vinyl ready. So up here we've got the cut settings. So this is the page size. So this is how big the vinyl will be. So I reckon if we make this bigger, so say it is 25. And so yeah, 30 by 20 would be alright, because then you've got loads of space around the edge just in case it's like slightly to one side, just so it doesn't, we don't have to redo it basically. And then we're going to, yeah, find a white piece of vinyl that is 30 by 20 centimeters. I'll grab the t-shirt first and just check that 25 centimeter print works, and also if we convert to half, is that it? Yeah. Oh, sorry. So you can see now I've converted it to path. That's actually the size of the print, because before it was a text box. So we've got 24.3 by 15.8, is that? So I'll measure that on the t-shirt, and I might have to make it a little bit bigger, because you want to make sure, obviously, this is the size you want the print, but if you, the print's got to be a different size depending on what t-shirt size you've got. So if it was a small, the print would probably be more like 20, 22. If you've got an extra large, you're going to want near a 25, maybe even 27. It really depends on the t-shirt. So let's go measure the t-shirt, get that out of the box, take it off of the stock checklist. There we go. Okay, so we're going to get a Gildan navy extra large. So we're going to delete that. Delete that. Delete. There we go. And that just keeps my stock check accurate, so that next time I get an order, someone says, you know, have you got a black small? I know I've got a black small. If someone asks for a navy extra large, I know I haven't got one. So yeah, it just makes it a lot easier, because before I used to get these down every time and like literally have a look to see what I've got. So taking a few hours out of my time to stock check and get everything organised now just makes this job a little bit quicker and easier. So it's sort of like a couple hours here makes it a lot easier in the long run. So right, I'm going to turn this camera off, get the t-shirt out, and then we'll measure up for the print. Okay, I've got the t-shirt out and I just got my standard ruler. So the print at the moment I think is like what, 24.3, so 24. So all I do is step back, have a look, and I reckon we can go. There we go. So if we look at the picture of the t-shirt that we've sent over to the client for their approval, you want it to be big enough. So obviously there, when it's on the person, usually it's about here, so this doesn't really count. So I'd say it's so difficult when trying to film and also judge. Looking at that, I want a hug. Let's go 25 to be on the safe side. There we go, and that makes that 16.3, 16.4 down. So that's about that. About 25. About there. So print about, which I say is decent. So we're going to go for 25 across and 16.4 down. So now we're going to get the vinyl ready, which is 30 by 20, get it cut out, get it printed, wrapped, and then job done. So I found a bit of vinyl in my drawer down there where I keep like the scraps and stuff, just to be less wasteful. And this is 15 by 30, so what I've done is I've condensed it down, so I've moved the two lines just closer to each other instead of having them so wide apart, because then once it's all cut out I can just separate them and then locate them wherever I want on the t-shirt. But it just saves vinyl really, because otherwise I'd have to cut out another piece of this, and yeah, this just needs using up, so I thought I'd do it. Okay, so we've got the t-shirt ready, we've got the vinyl ready with the size, so it's 30 by 15. Now I'm going to get my cutter out, we're going to get it set up and then cut out the text. Easy peasy. I've got this all ready and set up to print, or to cut even. You can't really see, it's quite bright in here, but where is it? Yeah, all we need to make sure is that this is accurate, and the vinyl is the right way up, so the width is 30 and the height is 15. Then we're going to go to the cut settings, go cut. Oh, you can't see. Scroll down, vinyl, scroll down, put the blade to 3. I think every cut is different, but this is just what my cutter likes. And I'm just going to send a silhouette. And there we go. It's quite noisy, but it does the job. It is all cut out. Now, I can't reach. We're going to grab going to grab this hook and then we're going to weed it. So, boop. There peel it off. Boop. And take the tape off. And just using the hook, you grab one bit till you can peel it off. And then keep peeling. That's that. Now we just want to get the bits in the middles. So again, use the hook, just being careful to find out where the cuts are so that you don't take the wrong bit out. There we go. I think right there. I want a hug. Okay, now we are going to go into the other room, get the heater on with the heat press on, and separate these, line them up, and I'll show you all of that in the end room because it is really hot and sunny in this room and it's like a oven. So let's go to the other room and we'll get this printed. Oh, not even in camera. Right, I've moved my heat press in this room. It used to be in the room I was just in, but it is so hot at the moment where it's really nice and sunny, and the sun, obviously we're on the other side of the house now, and the sun is setting over there, so then it just shines on me and it gets really hot, and then this is like 180 degrees, so it's just really uncomfortable. So I'm just going to grab an extension lead, plug it in, get it going, and then I've got to go sort the washing out while that heats up, because it does take a little while to heat up. Yeah, and then we'll get printing. So we're doing good for time, I'd say. It's not taking as long as I thought it would, but it's quite a simple design, so the designs do make a difference. More complex ones can be very time consuming and fiddly to do, but this one, so far so good. So, right, grab that, plug it in, plug that in, open this up. That's important so it doesn't catch fire, and then do the washing like that, and then we'll get printing. Right, let's go. Okay, right, now the heat is heated up. It's now 180 degrees. All we're going to do is, I guess, iron this so it's all nice and flat. There we go, now it's all nice and ironed. We're just going to fold it in half and find the middle. So, get the sleeves, shake it, let it find its middle. Make sure the edges are together. I'll just grab it from this corner and this one. Get a little shake, lay it down, and we're going to make a line all the way down the middle with the iron or with the heat press. Right, now I've pressed the middle, there'll be a line. And there you go, which is the guide, the guide of where you're going to put the print. So now, lay that on there, ready to pop the vinyl on. And we're going to come over to the vinyl. Let me just flip the camera around. There you go, so now we're just going to come over here. And all we want to do is, usually, where's the, hang on. Right, there we go, so I've got the grease proof, which is what we put over the print in a second, but I'll show you that in a minute. But I'm just going to lean on it now, and all we're going to do is find the centre of both lines, because we're going to cut them up. So 25, so it'd be 12, 24, 12 and a half. So about there. And then hug would be 14, so it'd be 2, 5, 6, 7. So look, actually, they might be in line. And then, okay, they're slightly out, so we'll just draw a line, oops, and then there we go. And then we can space them out as wide or close as you want them. So let's go back over to the printing press. Okay, right, now all we're going to do is we're going to line this up. So we've obviously got our line that we made and the crease in the t-shirt, and we're just going to line them up. Usually with t-shirts you want to put about a hand here before the print. That's sort of how you get the spacing right. And it's difficult because this is italic. So, I mean, you go by that guide, but then also go with what your gut says. If you think it looks wonky, adjust it slightly. And then we're just going to grab the hug bit. Again, using that little line. There we go. So now we're just going to eye it up, have a little play, move it around a little bit, and then we're going to print it. So I'm going to pop you on the side so that I can use both hands and have a proper look. And so, yeah, you should be able to hopefully see a little bit from the side, but it's very difficult to set you up so that you can see properly. So, but yeah, you should get the gist. Right, we're just going to cover it with this so that it doesn't burn the plastic. There we go. Job done. Right, now all we've got to do is to fold it. So I've got this little folding device. I think I've got it like Amazon or eBay or something. It's really good. And that way up. So I'll show you guys how to use this now, and then we're just going to pop it in that bag, which has also got like the I guess garment care instructions in there, and like a leaflet and like what's it called, business cards and stuff. So they're all ready to go. We're just going to fold it up and then job done. There you go. Now I'm just going to whack it in the bag. Right, I've just got my box here of like wrapping stuff. So in here we've got plastic bags. These are actually hoodie ones, so they're double the size, just because I've run out of t-shirt ones. And then we've got these garment care guides that I made off of, I can't remember what it's called, Vistaprint I think. And then on the back it's just a thank you, you know, to let them know that I really appreciate the order. So, and like obviously socials and stuff. So we're gonna get one of them. And then I've got a few business cards as well. Really nice and simple. Absolutely very happy with that. Took a while to get the design perfected, but I'm really happy with what I've come up with. Again, just off Vistaprint. I always put a few business cards in my packages, just because you've got one obviously for the person who purchased it, one for the person who they're gifting it to, and then two spare ones, or one spare one, whatever, as they might want to give it to some friends, or they might be talking about the t-shirt and think, oh actually I'll just give you this business card, and then they got your details, so they're more likely to then order off you. So hopefully that's the idea anyway. So I'm going to put 4 business cards, one of these garment care / thank you cards, and I'm going to put it in a plastic bag just to make sure it stays all nice and clean, as I will be delivering it to my friend and then she'll be giving it to her mum. So just want to make sure that it gets to her in a nice state. So let's just grab the t-shirt again. These bags. There we go. And I just whack these. Yeah, I'll whack the garment care and then 2 business cards in here. That's going to go to the, well, gift receiver. And then we'll pop it in this bag with the 2 business cards for the customer who ordered the t-shirt. Okay, so that is my order process, sort of start to finish. It was over a couple of days because in the end life happened and I didn't manage to do it on the day that I wanted to do it. But I had a deadline which was Thursday and it is Tuesday, so I've got still a few days if I couldn't have done it today. But yeah, so job done. I hope you enjoyed it and found it interesting. If you did, let me know, maybe I can do some more. Obviously this was a really basic order. If you want me to show you how I make my stuff, which I'll link below, like I do some like fun animal heads, or you know, that sounds weird, like cartoon animals and stuff. Not animal heads, that's creepy. Yeah, so I do some really cool stuff. Also, Halloween is on its way. I know people might want to ignore that, but it is, and I got some really cool designs, some like glow in the dark ones. So yeah, I will link all down below. Go have a look if you want anything or you got any questions. Obviously leave a comment below and I can answer them there, or you can obviously email me or contact me via the website. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and yeah, maybe subscribe and let me know if this is something you want to see more of, because obviously I do this as a hobby slash little business, so there's always stuff to do and I quite like sharing stuff with you guys. So yeah, okay, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video.